What's up guys, my name is Dennis and welcome back to In the Den. Today I'm reviewing the Papablic Milk Warmer and seeing whether this is something worth adding to your baby setup. You might be asking yourself, why do I even need this product? I could easily just microwave the milk or put the bottle into some warm water. Well, first of all, that is a good question. Breast milk and formula can't just be microwaved because that can destroy nutrients and create hot spots in the milk and end up burning your baby's mouth. Now, the second thing is, putting a bottle into warm water does take some time to set up. If you're already a parent and you're going through the newborn trenches right now, you're doing a great job. You know how convenience always wins, especially when your baby is yelling at you at the top of their lungs. A good warmer should heat milk evenly, gently, and quickly without having to think too much. So this is the Papablic Milk Warmer. Right away, I like that it's compact, doesn't take up too much space on the counter, and it feels solid. It's not made out of cheap plastic. Here's a size comparison of a 24-ounce Awala bottle and a 40-ounce just to give you a little bit of perspective. Now it can fit into cup holders for the car, so you can have it ready with you on the go. And if you have small hands, you'll appreciate the size just because it's so easy and it's just right for maneuvering. It has two main functions, which is obviously warming up the breast milk or formula, and a sterilizing function for sanitation. As for the buttons and controls, they're pretty straightforward. You're not guessing what each button does, which I appreciate because nobody wants to read a manual at 2 a.m. at night. And to charge it, it uses a USB-C port on the back of the warmer. Alright, so let's get into the real test. How fast does this actually warm the milk? For this test, I'm using about 7 ounces of formula in this stainless steel bottle because that's how much milk my son is drinking right now. The bottle will be chilled using the Papablic breast milk cooler, which has these ice chambers designed to keep the milk below 40 degrees, so it's going to be cold and not room temperature. If you want to see specifics on the breast milk cooler, I made a review about it where I go in depth on the specifics and how long the milk can be kept cold using Papablic's capsule chill technology. So check out my other video reviewing it in full if you're interested. And after I start the warming process, I'll start a timer and then measure the temperature of the milk after it's done to see how fast and how warm the milk is when it's done. My wife and I go on long outings for groceries and we run errands, so having the combo of the Papablic breast milk cooler alongside the breast milk warmer really makes feeding on the go a lot easier. So conveniently, I only had to keep my son entertained for about 3 minutes and 30 seconds to heat up 7 ounces of formula in a bottle that was chilled below 40 degrees. The milk feels evenly warm and it's not too hot, so no hot spots. And just for fun, I decided to see how many bottles of 7 ounces of milk that can be heated in one full charge. If you don't use the sterilize function, it can heat up about 6 to 8 bottles. And after you're done, you can use the sterilize function that uses about 1 ounce of water or 30 milliliters and takes at least 2 bars of batteries to perform. In the manual, it says that you can only perform the sterilize function once every 30 minutes, but I don't think you'll be sterilizing that often. So some quick pros and cons. Obviously, the speed of which the milk is heated up is really good, and the fact that you have a portable sterilizer on the go is really convenient. But I really like the fact that it's not complicated in terms of the controls, and the design is straightforward and sleek, and most importantly, it fits in my cup holders. Obviously, some of the downsides are that you always need to have water on hand for the sterilizing function and that it's an extra thing to carry around in your diaper bag. More importantly, like with all electronics, if you forget to charge it for whatever reason, then you'll probably be really sad when you have to tell your baby that the milk isn't going to be warm this time around. The warming time also depends on the amount of milk and the starting temperature, which I don't really think is a con per se, but it's more of just something I wanted you guys to be aware about. Overall though, nothing really feels like a deal breaker because the convenience really outweighs these little minor things. This warmer is great if you're doing combo feeding or you want something reliable for nighttime feeds, especially if you're a dad who wants to help feed the baby in the evenings. At the end of the day, the Papablic Milk Warmer does exactly what it promises. It promises safe, even, and quick warming of your milk. You can definitely get by heating up milk other ways without this product, but I would say if you have the means to get this or you wanted to get a really thoughtful gift for some new moms, then it's really worth considering. If you do end up deciding to get this warmer, you can use my discount code down below to get an extra 15% off Amazon or the Papablic website. Papablic is doing a bundle sale with both the cooler and the warmer on their website at the time of this video, so if you were interested in that, you can go over there to check it out. Drop any questions or suggestions in the comments down below because I do try to respond to everyone and get feedback from your experiences. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you guys back next time in the den.